So here is that photo that the president posted to social media of that suspect on the ground in the lobby outside of the ballroom in Washington. He says he is a tutor. The shooter lists himself online, a suspected shooter lists himself online as a tutor here in Southern California.
And we are now just beginning to dig into this person's background. Eyewitness News investigative reporter Kevin Ozebek is live in Torrance and continues our breaking news coverage tonight. Kevin.
And Liz and Jory, within the past hour, we started to see FBI agents arrive at this street in Torrance. This is Gramercy Avenue. And I want to point your attention a little bit further down the street. Just a few minutes ago, we saw a group of FBI agents kind of sitting there, standing in a circle. But just moments ago, they made a move for one of the homes on this street. Let's get you straight to video that we were able to shoot right at the moment that those federal agents arrived. And actually, before they arrived, we were able to knock on that door that we do believe is belonging to the home where Cole Allen lives. No one answered, but one neighbor did tell us off camera he often sees Allen riding his moped here on this street. Now, according to a LinkedIn page connected to him, Cole Allen is a trained mechanical engineer who now works as a tutor. His current employer, C2 Education, named him Teacher of the Month just last year. That's according to that LinkedIn page. Allen also describes himself on LinkedIn as, quote, a mechanical engineer and computer scientist by degree, independent game developer by experience, and teacher by birth. We heard federal investigators tonight say in Washington that right now the motive remains unknown, but we can tell you, according to voter registration records, he is listed as no party preference. As you can imagine, neighbors are just absolutely stunned tonight. Even if they do not know Cole Allen, this residential street is now at the very center of this story.
I walked the dog over here and I got caught up in this circus of helicopters, media, and neighbors.
Meanwhile, law enforcement sources are telling ABC News that they now do have Allen's phone and other devices. They are just waiting for a judge to sign off on a search warrant to search those devices. Sources are also saying that as of right now, it appears Allen went from Los Angeles to Chicago before then going to Washington. So still many pieces of the puzzle of this investigation to put together. Again, as of right now, according to federal agents in Washington, the motive remains unknown. Live in Torrance, Kevin Ozebek, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
And Kevin, before we let you go, it is remarkable that you were able to get that close to this suspected gunman's home, that you were able to personally knock on his door earlier tonight. You were there before federal law enforcement officials arrived. What was going on? Because this was in the hours just after this shooting happened.
Liz, absolutely nothing. The only people who were here were just members of the press and also some neighbors who were seeing this spread on social media, on the news like ABC 7, and wanted to come for a look. Eventually, some of those neighbors actually called Torrance police to kind of do some crowd control. But again, it was just within the past hour, Liz, that we started to see these federal agents arrive here. Now, do keep in mind, this all unfolded late tonight. They still probably had to go to a judge, get them to sign off on the search warrant before they could make that move we just saw happen moments ago. So even though this is an active, urgent investigation, they still have to do the due process, and sometimes that just takes a little bit of time. Liz?
Of course, and you see the juxtaposition, how they've locked things down, the police tape right behind you, and you were able to have access to that door. Kevin Ozebek, thank you. We will check back in coming up at 11 o'clock.